Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you have not already put it together, I am getting married and it is officially the first week of September. My wedding day is September 29th. So we have the entire month of September, and I just thought this would be a great way to start a segment on everything I'm doing week to week prepping for this wedding, everything that I've been changing about my diet, my nutrition, my workout plan. So we're going to get into what I am doing specifically for wedding prep for September. So I'm gonna dial it back. Me and Jadi are actually already married. We had to get legally married first in the state of Florida, and so we got married here in Miami, but our actual wedding, the ceremony itself, is going to be in Italy. It's at a beautiful venue. It's a castle. So if you haven't seen it already, I have another YouTube video that I'll link up somewhere of going to see the venue. We went, I want to say like 6 months ago, to look at the venue, and it's absolutely beautiful. And I have been on a recomp journey since then. And then I started my cut, and I did like a 6 to 8 week cut, and then I went back into recomp. So this is where I am now. So I'm gonna go over kind of everything from September. So what I'm going to be doing for the next 4 weeks in full detail. Okay, so as of today, I am 150 pounds. When I started this recomp journey, I was 150 pounds. Am I concerned with the weight on the scale? No. My body is visibly leaner. It is tighter. You can see all of my muscle being preserved. So this is really what I want. I want to make sure I visually look the best for my wedding. Am I going to probably get a little bit stricter with diet and cardio towards the closer later end of this? Probably yes. But as of right now, this is exactly what my entire program is looking like. This is how I have been able to successfully recomp and what I'm doing for this phase. So number one, let's get into my training program. What is my split? I am currently strength training inside of the gym 4 days a week. I am doing 2 leg days. I am doing 2 upper body days. My split is broken up like this. On Monday, I have quads and glutes. On Tuesday, I have the track. The Tuesday track session that I have is a conditioning session. On Wednesday, it is my upper body day. It is going to be back and biceps. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday is going to be my second leg day. It is going to be hamstring and glute focus, so posterior. Friday is going to be my second upper body day, and that is going to be delts and triceps. And then Saturday is my second track day, and that is focused on sprints. So it is a very different signal that I'm sending to my body on Tuesdays and on Saturdays. Saturdays is more force, explosiveness. I'm really digging into my muscles. So it's another reason why I also have a day in between my hamstring and glute day break and then track, because track and doing sprints is a lot of glutes and it is a lot of hamstrings. So they're pretty fatigued, but it's not the same stimulus, right, as weight training and track. So the second thing I want to talk about is my cardio regimen. What I am doing currently and what I have been doing for the first week of September is every single day I am doing 50 minutes of cardio, okay? Preferably, I am doing 50 minutes of cardio fasted. So if I can wake up on time, meaning like if I'm up by 5:30, 6 a.m., that's a good time for me. I will get straight to the treadmill and I will do 50 minutes straight. I notice that if I can get it out the way, the chances of me actually finishing or completing the 50 minutes of cardio every day is more realistic. I have a higher shot of it, and my step count is going to be higher. So my goal for cardio is 50 minutes a day and 12 to 15,000 steps a day, okay? Doing the steps is not necessarily the same as doing the cardio. The steps are going to be for overall activity. It's keeping your NEAT up. It's making sure you are getting some sort of caloric burn. However, when I'm doing cardio, what I am aiming for is having my heart rate in a certain zone. So for cardio, I like to incline the treadmill and pick up the speed. And this is going to change dependent on who you are and what heart rate you need to be in for zone 2. But for me, my zone 2 is 125 to 130 beats per minute. So I like to make sure that my heart rate is in that space the entire time I am doing cardio. I want to really make sure I am tapping into my fat burning. So with that being said, I have to probably raise the incline. More often it's like a 9.0 to like a 10% incline. And then my speed could be anywhere from like 2.7 to 3.0. Usually within that range, I'm able to get that heart rate. And I like to be within that heart rate for 50 minutes straight. Me just getting my steps in throughout the day is not putting me in that heart rate. So I'm having a different physiological response, visually, aesthetically, and so forth. And lastly, calories. So right now my calorie range goes as follows. On my leg days, I'm eating 1,800 calories. My protein is around 160 grams. My carbs are around 200. I'll do the math on here on the side for you guys. And my fats are around 40 to 50. So I'm within that range. And then throughout the week, my carbs just drop. So my protein is pretty much staying the same. And then I will go all the way down to 50 grams of carbs on a Sunday, because on Sundays I'm doing absolutely nothing. So majority of the carbs that I'm getting is really just from vegetables, and I try to load up a lot on dark leafy greens, a lot of vegetables, broccoli, asparagus, preferably anything that is going to serve as a diuretic, because it is going to help flush out any water. So we want to just get rid of as much of that as possible. And then throughout the day, during my upper body days and on my track days, those carbs will stay the same. So I believe they're about 150 to like 170. But I will put all of the specific numbers here. And that's what I have been doing food-wise, gym-wise, and cardio-wise for the first week of September. I'm gonna update you guys with my physique and then what's being changed, because today is Sunday, September 8th, and we are changing my macros. So this second week, my macros are gonna be slightly adjusted, and they're actually gonna be a little bit higher. So I know a lot of you guys are thinking like, why would you increase calories if you're trying to lose weight? My body is having a very good response to the added calories, because I've been in a deficit for so long that it's speeding my metabolism up. So just allowing me to rest, recover, helping my metabolism work, putting more calories into my body is telling and sending a signal to my body to burn more. So I've been responding really well to it. So this week that's coming up, we're just going to increase carbs slightly during my leg days. Everything else is going to stay the same, and it's going to give me an average number of calories, and I will put what that is. So whatever my calorie burn is throughout the week, we will just take the sum or the average of it and then determine if I am in a deficit or if I'm recomping. And that's pretty much how next week is going to go, but I will keep you guys posted, and I will put all the information in the detail below.